Hello bus fanners, it's been a good while since I posted a video. In today's video, we are going to talk about the Orion 7 next generation buses. I'm going to try my very best to make this video as long as possible. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers by the end of 2024. With everything out of the way, it's time. Here we go. MTA Long Island Bus and Nassau County were looking for a replacement to replace the old 1991 Orion V and the 1996 to 1998 Orion V CNG. Their first choice was the 2006 Orion V CNG with the John Deere engine. These buses was supposed to be numbered 463 to 512, in total of 49 units. Nassau County decided not to order high-floor buses anymore due to handicap reasons and more reason that I won't be discussing. The MTA picked the Orion 7 Next Generation bus after the MTA tested out 3 demo units at Baisley Park Depot. Nassau County agreed to buy the Orion Next Gen to replace the old fleet. Delivery took place between 2008 and 2009. These buses are the first buses to have the classic blue strip with the MTA Long Island bus sticker on the sides and the new Mitchell Field Depot sticker. Some units also had the Rockville Center Depot stickers when more buses arrived to Long Island. The 7 indicates the model of the bus. The NG stands for Next Generation. The CNG stands for Compressed Natural Gas. Number fleet is from 1700 to 1799, 1700 being the only 2008 model, while 1701 to 1799 are 2009 models, and these units can go up to 68 miles per hour. The engine these buses use are the Cummins Westport ISL-G, and the transmission is the Allison B400R. Here's a few samples. These buses performed well and no issues accorded. 1700 is the first Orion Next Gen to enter service in Long Island. In 2009 to 2010, MTA Long Island Bus ordered 39 more units being delivered between 2010 and 2011. These Next Gens are the 2010 and 2011 models, being slightly different than the 2008 and 2009 models. These buses features frame corner windows instead of frameless square windows. It also features stop request cords and buttons. Run boxes were also added, making these buses the first and last buses to have run boxes. Everything was going great for these buses until July of 2011. On July 24, 2011, 1804 was deadheading to the South Shore to start service. While deadheading, an unknown driver who was under the influence was reckless driving on Hempstead Turnpike heading eastbound. At the intersection on Hempstead Turnpike and Earl Ovington BLVD, 1804 had the right-of-way to pass the intersection, but sadly this unit never crossed the intersection in one piece. The driver, who was under the influence, smashed into 2 cars and 1804 at the speed of 40-55 miles per hour. The unit smashed into a McDonald's, never reached its destination that night. Fortunately, nobody had been killed in this incident, but the driver of 1804 did suffer minor injuries from the impact. After the accident, 1804 was towed back to Mitchell Field Depot for an inspection to determine if the unit can be saved or not. 7 days after Nice Bus took over, the bus was listed on auction. This is the very first Orion next-generation bus to be fully retired and listed in auction. In December of 2011, MTA Long Island Bus started to remove any decals that has Long Island Bus on it and anything that was owned by the MTA. This included Runbox, Long Island Bus sticker, and the Mitchell Field Depot sticker. On January 1, 2012, MTA Long Island Bus left Long Island Bus service after serving the island for 38 years. After the MTA left Long Island, Nice Bus took over passenger service on January 1, 2012. The second day of Nice Bus operations, units were given the new Nice Bus logo. Between 2011 and 2015, the units were kept with the classic blue stripe and were slowly replaced with the new Nice Bus scheme. Also, these units had horrible seating design. You may be asking what design can make a bus horrible. Your answer would be Bubbles seats. Before New Flyer XN40 showed up, the next gens were the lowest buses in the company. If you passed by a bumpy road, you will get hurt. In a more positive note, the first unit who received the brand new scheme was 1816 in early to mid-2012. It took 3 years to get rid of the blue stripe. The last unit that was seen with the blue strip was 1746. The classic blue stripe lived for 7 years in Long Island. From 2012 to early 2016 were the worst years for Nice Bus. Due to budget cuts because the county wasn't funding Nice Bus with enough money to properly maintain buses. The next gens were dirty and smelled like a bathroom park. Units kept breaking down in the middle of the street and others just simply smell like garbage. The first accident occurred less than a year into Nice Bus. On November 12, 2012, 1756 was driving westbound from Farmingdale State College to Hempstead Transit Center. An unknown pedestrian walked in front of the unit. The driver was simply trying to avoid the collision with the pedestrian, but lost control of the unit, making 1756 hit a house. Inside the home were the Granados family. At 9 p.m., 1756 slammed into the bedroom of David Granados, who was only 5 years old. David's brother was also inside his room when the impact occurred. David immediately lost his life after the impact of the accident. The bus driver suffered minor injuries. 1756 was towed to Nice Bus headquarters, where New York State DOT would do an inspection on the unit. The unit was cleared and was saved. 1756 would be repaired and would leave the workshop with the Nice Bus scheme. In a more positive note, in 2018, Nice Bus and Nassau Community College partner up to add special wraps on some of the 2010 and 2011 next gens. These special wraps had the college mascot and the route number being the N16NCC, later renamed to the N16X. Also in 2018, the next gens received back wraps ads. These buses would be the latest buses to receive them. It's unknown if any buses would receive back wraps in today's world, but the chances are extremely low due to the engine overheating. In 2019, Nice Bus announced new buses being delivered to replace the 2009 Next Gen. These buses are the 2020 to 2021 New Flyer XN40 and the brand new Gillig BRT Plus. In 2021, the 2009 Orion Next Gen began retirement. Units were taken apart for spare parts, and others were fully taken to Cedar Creek Park, where they will be auctioned off for spare parts. On December 16, 2021, 1729 was the official last 2009 model in passenger service. This unit last ran on the N70 before retirement. Later that day, the unit officially retired for passenger service and would be auctioned off for spare parts. This ends the 2008 and 2009 Orion Next Generation buses under Nassau Intercounty Express, better known as Nice Bus. On August 13, 2022, at 6 p.m., 2 individuals were trespassing Cedar Creek Park. Cedar Creek Park is located in Seaford, where retired Nice buses are auctioned off. When the 2 suspects entered the lot, they set one of 11 Next Gens on fire. In the police report, the lot had a total of 19 buses out of the 11. When the fire started to spread rapidly across other units, first responders were alerted. When arriving at the scene, it was too late. The smoke was pitch black and very visual that you can see it throughout Nassau and some parts of Suffolk. When the fire was put out, some units were so badly damaged that the only thing you can see is burned steel. Nassau County Police had started an investigation into this incident since this incident is under arson, which is a felony in this country. The units that were affected by the fire are 1709, 1713, 1720, 1722, 1725, 1729, 1737, 1748, 1787, 1791, and 1793. After a week or two, Nassau County Police arrested 2 suspects. It's unknown if these 2 suspects were involved in the incident or not. The 11 units were re-auctioned for spare parts or anything to be salvaged. Between 2022 and 2023, Nice Bus began retiring the 2010 and the 2011 series. As of June 25, 2024, there are only 10 units on Nice Bus property. They are 1810, 1811, 1813, 1814, 1815, 1817, 1818, 1824, 1834, and 1839. 1839 and 1814 are being used as training buses, while the remaining 8 are still in passenger service. It's unknown what fleet is going to replace the last Long Island buses. Nice Bus announced that they'll be buying 24 new units. These units will replace the Orion 3rd generation buses and the remaining 10 next gens. At this time, it's unknown what buses will be ordered, but will mostly be the Gilligbart Plus. The 24 unknown units will be numbered 21-19 to 2142. These buses are expected to arrive in late 2024 to early 2025. This marks the end of the road for the Orion Next Generation buses and the last buses that were under the MTA Long Island bus name, now renamed to Nassau Intercounty Express, better known as Nice Bus. Hello again. Thank you for watching this documentary video about the Orion 7 Next Generation CNG. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are wondering why I left out some details, it's because when I remake these videos, more information will be available and would make the video more interesting. If we get 100 likes, I will talk about the Orion 7 3rd generation CNG buses. I see you next time.